Hello guys, and welcome back to Fox the Fox Report. Well, what we all expected to happen has happened. Leicester City defeat Randers FC once again, this time on their home pitch over in Denmark, 3-1. We qualify into the next stage of the Europa Conference League, that is the round of 16. Now, our performance in this match, I have to say, very sloppy, disorganized. We couldn't complete a pass, and I believe, if I was counting right, we didn't complete more than 2 passes when it came to bringing the ball up, and then once reaching their side of the pitch, we just lost it. We gave wrong passes, we gave the ball away. It really brought me flashbacks to our last time out in the FA Cup against Nottingham Forest. Clueless, didn't know what to do. I don't know if it was because going into this match, we came in with a 3-goal advantage, like were we not following a system, but based on who was playing, which surprisingly, I'm surprised that we had more first-team starters in this match, even though we had a 3-goal advantage. But still, like with these players, you expect us to play better, much better. And with Randers, the way they played, certainly coming into this match, it was a very, very low possibility of them catching up on goals on aggregate. So we're going to expect them to press high, not really be positioned well, because all they need is to score goals. And us, we just need to work around their spots that they leave open. And it's just very simple. You know, they open up, they have open space. We just have to pass 1-2s, but we couldn't even do that. So even though we're going in with a big advantage into this match, with this performance, not convincing, not showing anyone that we really want to win this competition. So, first going to the starting 11, like I said, that surprised me. We go with the same formation that was a 4-3-3. 4 changes to this starting 11, and that begins with Patson Daka, Kieran Hall, Soyuncu, and Ricardo Pereira. So these 4 players did not play in this match, and we had instead Harvey Barnes, Kelechi Iheanacho, Jannik Vestergaard, and James Maddison. Now, aside from Jannik Vestergaard, in the starting 11, you see mostly first-team players. So I wouldn't expect us, like I said, to play sloppy or to really accept this type of performance. Because you can really blame the pitch all you want, not being the same as the King Power Stadium, you know. You see like it was raining, snowing, I don't know, it looked like it was flurries, but blame it all you want. The pitch was not that bad. And this type of passing and kind of performance of just not really being able to give a clear direction or just give a clear pass, that's unacceptable. Unacceptable. Now, I try to be very optimistic. Yes, we won the match. Yes, you know, we scored 3 goals, fantastic goals by Harvey Barnes, by James Maddison. Great. But we have to look at the bigger picture here. I hope that, you know, what has happened in this match just stays here and then we don't play that ever again. Because, like I said, this match brought me flashbacks to the match against Nottingham Forest, where we had more first-team players. We were expected to dominate just based on paper of who we had, and yet we played like a League 2 lower table side. So, yeah, just going off in this match, I mean, not just myself, but I'm pretty sure other fans as well can say that we were sloppy. So, you know, we did try and see with Maddison, Tielemans making some runs, trying to create some plays, like it wasn't working for them. It looks like Randers were more on top of us, definitely creating so many chances, especially in the first half. Now, we have to be grateful because they couldn't finish whatsoever. But if they could, it would have been like 3-2, maybe 4-1, who knows? And I know if we gave the same chances to a team that's much better, definitely they would finish them. So it's like you can't really take one game just because you have a big advantage and just play completely different without a system to follow, because that just doesn't really add up to your past performances. And I don't know if it's going to really affect us in our next match for the Premier League, but definitely I just know with teams playing very sloppy one match, it's not an easy transition to play better. At least not with us. Definitely not with us. But yeah, like I said, we had we had more possession, but Randers had more opportunities to score on goal. And I'm pretty sure if it was 1-1 at the King Power Stadium coming to this match, we'd be in a lot of trouble. A lot of trouble. Because somehow we couldn't find a way around them, even though they were leaving so much open space in their area. Very simple. You could just look in the match. It's just very simple. 1-2s, 1-2s. Make the runs. Don't even risk any passes. Don't bring the ball up too quickly. We were risking a lot. Why? We're up 3-0. If anything, learn how to pass just better, play a much better system, better possession, play smarter. Don't play quicker. Don't risk anything because there's nothing to risk. We're up by 3 goals, like I said. But anyways, that's over. Let's go over to the goals with James Maddison. So with James Maddison, that free kick, before that shot was taken, I already had a somewhat of a sense that, this ball may go in. I think I see it. It's perfectly positioned well, perfect area on the field, not too far away from the box, not far away at all, actually. And just with the given, weather conditions, the ball may be kind of wet because it's been raining, maybe kind of heavy. Just with the right power, not that much power into the ball in the shot, you could perhaps already know that it would go in for Maddison. So I think, yeah, it was pretty impressive. But the third goal, which was the last goal for James Maddison, that play, that build up there is exactly what we need to see. Very simple. You see it starts from the right side of our pitch, almost to the halfway line. And it's really just looking at your options. No risky passing. You're just looking at who you have. You play as 1-2s, and you pretty much see that your opposition is leaving so many open space, so you work around that. And then we have a ball being from the right side over to the middle, then to Iheanacho. And honestly, Iheanacho, I thought he was going to take the shot, but he didn't. Definitely very good on that part. Gave the ball back to Maddison, and Maddison saw an open shot on the right side. He took it, and it was a fantastic goal. That play itself, that play alone, is what I'm talking about. Play smart, don't play quick, 1-2s, take advantage of the open space, and then once you have a shot, take a shot. Fantastic. But then we also have Kasper Schmeichel's mistake. That is just something that we've always been seeing with Leicester City, and not just Kasper Schmeichel, but things like that, where we just get overconfident, and then we're just giving back passes, we're trying to be fancy. If not, we're just not putting so much focus in the pass that we're receiving. And then you get that type of mistake there where Kasper Schmeichel has a heavy touch and it goes over to a Randers FC player who's alert, takes a shot, and then 1 goal. We concede. So no clean sheets. That's what happens when, like I said, you get overconfident and you really just don't put a lot of focus in this match. But anyways, we had the 3-goal advantage. Now we scored 3 more goals. And then we ended off qualifying into the next stage. So yeah, it is, great that we're going into the next stage, but looking at the performance, we have to do better. Even though we're going in with those goals in mind, we have to at least give somewhat of a performance and convincingly show other teams that, we are going to do good and want to progress further and further in the Conference League. But anyways, now that's over. Now we go into the round of 16, and that comes with the draw, which will be taking place tomorrow, I believe at 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Now, with the draw, we're going to go up against 8 teams that came in first place on top of their group, of those 8 groups in the Conference League group stage. So the 8 first place teams that qualified will play Leicester City, and then that includes, AZ Alkmaar from Netherlands, FC Basel from Switzerland, Copenhagen from Denmark, Feyenoord from Netherlands, Ghent from Belgium, Lask from Austria, Rennes from France, and Roma from Italy. Now, aside from these 8, from what I know, the strong ones that I in my opinion, think would be a tough challenge for Leicester City would be obviously Roma, Rennes, Copenhagen, and FC Basel. Those teams I fairly know off their participation in the Europa League and Champions League a couple seasons back. So yeah, it's going to get much, much tougher. And like I said, with this performance, we ain't beating these teams whatsoever. No, we have to play much better than that. But of course, we know Leicester City, we will always find a way to play better, improve. But it's one of those things where you sometimes think, you know, we're doing very well in performing better and better each match, but we just somehow just drop back to playing poor. You know, just drop back to what we all worked for, back to step one. You know, it's one of those things. But as far as favorites who I want for the next draw for the round of 16, I'd say it would be Roma. I want Roma because it gives us a challenge, and I'm pretty sure all of us will want to see somewhat of a great match in this Conference League. And yeah, I mean, Roma is a good team. They've participated in the Europa League, Champions League, so it definitely would make a bigger statement in this Conference League, seeing that Roma, Mourinho, Tammy Abraham against Leicester City, Brendan Rodgers, Jamie Vardy, Madison. That would be a very, very great match that probably would be viewed by more people than at least this match against Randers FC. But from what I think might happen from this draw, who we might get, I think it's going to be FC Basel. I think that's my prediction, that what we're going to get in the draw. But yeah, you know, that's all that I have for this post-match review between Randers FC and Leicester City. We are qualified. Great, fantastic. Let's proceed further in this competition. And yeah, you know, that's let's see what happens. But anything you guys want to say, mention, just leave it all in the comment section below. And also don't forget to drop a like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.